I think we are live. I think so. Hey, everybody. I think we are live. Hope so. Anyway, give me 2 seconds. I have to put the box on.
It's starting. It's just about to start. On anyway. My phone probably lagging.
It's live.
Yeah,
it's live.
Okay. Well, you seem like me going off screen is how it's probably going to be for Globe Evidence tonight. They're not going to present. They never do.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you guys doing, Michael and PJ?
Not too bad.
Yeah, I'm good. Not been doing much today, just lazing around. Had a late sleep, I think.
Sorry, I didn't have you.
No, that's good. Yeah, today was actually nice. We were overcast there, so it wasn't too hot. It did get hot though at about 3 o'clock. And now I hear the storms brewing, so that's awesome if it does start raining. Yeah, but today I had a busy day. Cleaned house, spring cleaned the outside windows and stuff. You know, we're in the bush. There's a lot of spiders and spider webs and stuff. So cleaned all that, sorted that out, and was editing a lot of the day on my new video. So it's quite a lot of work, but I'm proud of this video. So far, it's only like 7 minutes long. It's been like 8 hours of editing, and I've only done 7 minutes to 8 minutes of it.
Wow.
So
it's getting there. It's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah. I just want to say hi to everybody in chat. How are you guys doing? I see we have, who is in chat there? We got Alan Nordstrand, good to see you. Tinus Pollard, PJ Cruikshank.
No, not me.
I don't know, Michael Kahn and PJ. These guys are trolling my chats. I don't know. It's like
always. Well, Michael's not anymore. Michael just dropped out.
Yeah, he says he's going to have problems tonight, maybe with signal, so he might be in and out the whole time. Charlie,
I think
see you. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think I'm a bit choppy. It must be this. It must be this tablet, because the last time I was on camera, when was that? When me, you, and Michael did. Was it Christmas time? Just before Christmas and that. It was choppy then when I look back. So I think it's something to do with the tablet. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's just your video. Your sound is perfect.
Yeah. It is a tablet.
Yeah. And then hi to Derek Nelson, Lumpy Gas in a Vacuum, and Spuddy Taylor. It's good to see you all, guys, for being here. Yeah. And then before we start, I just want to say thank you again for last night's support. It was really awesome and was the best, how can I put it, Super Chats evening for me by far. So, yeah, I just have to say thank you to everybody. It really, really appreciates it. You guys rock. And while we're at it, Charlie Gold's got a GoFundMe running. I did put the link in the description box below. If you guys want to read through it and see the reason for the GoFundMe, please do go ahead and help support if you can. You guys are awesome, and I know if you are able to bless her, please do bless her. Thank you very much. Hey, Owen, good to see you. Thank you guys for coming. So tonight, we've got an interesting one. The Globe Evidence. We've had how much of these streams already? And, well, yeah, we've failed to have anybody presenting evidence, which is very odd because the Globe is supposed to be scientifically proven, isn't it?
Yeah, there's meant to be loads of evidence, so I don't understand why there's nobody pressing the buttons to get on, present it.
I can answer that question.
Go on.
Answer that. You can't have evidence for something that doesn't exist.
That's right.
Very true. And they're actually just pseudoscience, and they believe it to be scientific. That's also a big issue. Yeah, so guys, we've got 20 votes. The Globe just cannot provide any evidence for its claims. 80% say, hell no. I definitely would click there if I could. And then, yes, we can. I will present it to you now, which is 20%. And yet we don't have anybody presenting it. So those people that clicked, yes, we can, or present it now, simply is lying.
Expect less.
True.
Uh,
That's true.
Owen says, that's what, did you see my early bird show from today? I had a baller on and it went really well. Sorry, mate, I did not see it. Like I said, I was really busy today. I was actually supposed to, I almost canceled tonight's show just so I can carry on editing that video because it's really on short. I have to finish it for my sponsorship deal. So it's actually urgent. But yeah, it's quite, I think to me, it's my best video yet. Indio,
Cool.
good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. He says, what's the science of geometric figure? Science evidence of a globe is a non sequitur. Yep, exactly. They don't understand geometry and shape is not science, but yet they're going to claim science. It just shows you they are science illiterate. Hey, Godzilla 37, thank you very, very much. Glad you could make it. Yeah, it's good to see you, mate. So which baller was actually on, Arwen? Is it a one we know, or is it just a one of the new guys? And what was the arguments? Would be interesting to find out.
Definitely.
But yeah, again, thanks for all for coming. It's good to see you. Tonight's probably just going to be chill while we wait for evidence to come in. I think we have more evidence for pigs flying than the globe, but yeah. I mean, we can literally demonstrate the pig can fly. We can put on a catapult. Yeah. So, wow, this is an exciting stream, eh? I was starting to watch that Hugh Jar's review of our chat. I haven't got far. I only got to the part where they showed Wolfie butthurt crying that I deleted him on my channel. I blocked him. And then I ended up stopping to watch because the guy literally said, yep.
I was just gonna say that's all they were doing over there when we were over there. They were just crying about being blocked.
Yeah.
So
Literally, Wolfie wasn't even on the panel, but he was invited to. So he sent a video from the airport stating he can't make it on, but he's telling me I'm a coward. I'm running away from him because I blocked him. They're refusing to debate him. When I've got screenshots where he says he outright refuses to post it, the results that I asked him to post, because he does not support flat earth channels. Yeah. I literally asked him for 2 weeks long, when are you going to post the video so we can talk about it? He refused to. He says he will only go and debate me on a so-called neutral platform and only share his results with me. And all this because he's trying to strawman me with something I never even made a claim about. Flight paths. I don't debate flight paths because I don't make claims about flight paths. Although I can debate that they do not fly over a globe. That's about it. Yeah, Matt Eastman, good to see you. Lumpy Gas and Vacuum, I just finished watching back the show myself and it was better than I even thought while I was live. Yeah, guys, Owen, maybe stick your link in the chat if anybody does want to go and go after the show to maybe go watch it or something. Definitely well worth it. Now you're making me want to go and download it so I can listen tomorrow while I'm at work. Because that's what I usually do. That and FED, that's the only way I can catch you guys, is downloading it and listening to it while I'm at work. What potato is PJ on? What, PJ? What potato are you on, PJ?
What potato? Oh, right. It's a tablet. It's a TCL. It's not this. It was 104 quid. It's not the best thing ever, but it does the job. It's so choppy, isn't it? I don't know. It might just be the broadband because there's so much on the broadband that the missus is. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Truth in all, hey, good to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you are here when we're live. That's always good to see the new people. There is no anger throughout the entire video. 0% rage win. That's awesome. Definitely awesome stuff. Al Oxford, is PJ in relation to Frankenstein monster? Why would you say that? That's not a nice thing to say. So Al Oxford, are you going to come in and Charlie Gold already got rid of him. Well, anyway, he's listening. So
Get your
Oxford.
son on Owl Oxford. Let's have a look how pretty you are.
Yeah, why
It's
don't you
probably
come on?
because he thinks, exactly.
What
It's
did I
probably
say?
because I've got. It's probably because my eyebrows pierced and I've got something through my eyebrow. It looks like a bolt. Maybe it looks like a knotting bolt. That's
What did
maybe
I
what
say?
he's on about. I don't know.
What did
It
I
can't
say
be my
just before we
prettiness.
went
The prettiness is all right.
PJ, what did I say to you just before we went live? There'll only be some keyboard warrior
Yeah,
who'll complain about how you look.
Exactly. You did say that as well. I don't mind.
Man, you guys carry your age well, though. I mean, I've seen people that are like in their early 40s and they look like they're 70.
Yeah, I'm 47 in July.
Yeah. See, like I said, you guys carry your age well.
Thank you.
PJ's daddy, it's daddy at sure.
Yeah, no, I can't believe it. Innit? I can't believe that. I still feel so young inside.
I think, let's put it this way, PJ. I think you'll go and rave out of the studio if you have to go to a rave. You'll probably give up after an hour, and you're going to carry on all night.
Oh, I can groove. Oh, I love grooving. You've seen my first ever YouTube video. That was me grooving.
Teresa Green, hey, good to see you. Teresa Green says you're good looking, PJ.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Teresa Green.
Better looking than always.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get the actual globe evidence. Are we ever going to get globe evidence? I don't know.
I think me and Arwen's on an even par.
Just freeze and let the bully eat trash. Yeah. So anyway, Al, if you're still listening or any other globe, because there are globers in, obviously, why don't you guys come in and present your globe evidence? This is your opportunity again. I mean, we got all night. We can wait. Come on. It should be very easy to present your globe evidence. I went to look at it on that thing that Mr. Sensible was talking about last night, that Levy comet or whatever. The funny thing is, Levy comet, it was one of the for proof of the globe. The one thing, PJ's got hair. Yeah, something I don't.
Yeah, what did you say? I've had hair since I was born. I think I'm going to have hair when I die as well.
Yeah.
That's one problem. That's one problem I never have to worry about anyway.
Yeah.
I've got more hair on my chest than anybody.
I've got three. I've got about three on my chest.
I'm cousins with Yeti.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have to shave, otherwise I look like a grizzly bear. It's the only place the hair doesn't grow on me is here. I got hair everywhere else that grows insanely. I mean, sometimes I thought maybe I should just take hair off and just stick it on my head. Maybe that will help. But yeah. Oxford, good to see you. Thank you for coming. I got more total hair weight. Yeah, Owen, I wish I had your hair, dude. You've got a lot of hair. I had long hair at a stage, by the way, and it was also black.
Mine was I had long hair. I had long hair back in the 90s.
I think everybody went through that stage, though. You know, like the rocker stage, long hair and black. Godzilla says, "I got I got you beat, Owen. If you include my back hair." I shave every single day. If I do not shave in a week, then I look like a hobo. Look like a hobo in a week.
I'm too lazy to shave.
I have to shave everything.
Well, my blades that I got, I mean, I literally use it twice and it's blunt. So it works out quite expensive to me. So I try my best to keep it. I mean, I've even ordered barber knives and stuff from Italy and stuff, and even those at a stage start getting blunt with me.
You ever use an electric? You ever use an electric? They're horrible, then.
Do nothing to me.
Yeah.
My beard laughs at it. Literally.
You,
Just-
you,
it doesn't get
you
nowhere.
you can't get a close shave with anything electrical. It doesn't take it right down. You got to have a wet shave to get it right down to the skin. Definitely.
Charlie, I shave, saying just not on top. Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh, Al Oxford making more guys. Michael, you got more hair than brains. How's that? So Al Oxford, it seems you're just making insults. So when are you going to present your globe evidence for us?
But do you know them little brains that I've got are far more than what this kid's got.
Hmm.
What has he actually said? I can't. Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah. Shame.
All right.
Poor guy.
Okay.
If he's only got insults, it shows you he cannot defend his globe, though.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Do you guys think we should go look for something to maybe watch on YouTube? Because it doesn't look like anybody's going to bring us anything.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
It might be the best thing to do.
To be fair, Michael is really bloody hairy. Yes, he is. He is.
I love you, Howard.
Yeah, Earth third time muted, Lumpy. And he keeps getting muted because he just keeps on giving insults instead of actually presenting anything. Really, really sad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know any Globers that might want to come on and present anything? Actually, yesterday,
You'd think
me and my
Oxford
wife-
would come on, like, and tell me how.
Mhm.
me and-
Tell me how
even, yeah, even me and my wife were talking yesterday, and she told me, I mean, remember, she's also a globe believer, but she told me, yeah, she's never believed, even when she was in school, that space is real. That was like a shock to me.
That's good.
But it shows you how much globe believers know that space cannot be what they claim it to be. I'm
Right.
still looking for videos, guys. Yeah, he must have an empty life, and so all he gives is insults. We can actually go look at the review of you jars if you want to. Not that there's going to be
Why
much of
not?
a review. But all they do is just, yeah, just moan. Oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. I think I deleted it. I wonder if I deleted it. I might have to go and look if it's in the recycle bin. What's this? Restore? Might be this one. Okay, I'm not going to be able to. Okay. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. Sorry, guys.
Right.
This is going to be a boring stream if this is going to happen, guys. So any of you guys want to come in and just chat then? The link for StreamYard is linked on the top there. Please just click it and come and chat. How's that, guys, sound? The speed of light cannot be measured. Yep. It's only calculated based on the belief that it has two-way speed. They cannot actually prove that it actually has that speed. Matthew Eastman, I think we all would be grateful if anyone presented a worldview consistent with the physical and natural world, whatever it may be. Owen's jumper. Oh, we got another troll in, guys. Yeah. How exciting. Anyway, like I was saying, I was looking up at that thing that Mr. Sensor was talking about, that comet. Let me see if I can pop it up again. Because there's some interesting things I found out about it that shows it's not as innocent as he thinks it is. Yep. Okay. Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9. Let me share screen. Where do I present? Share screen. Comet share. Okay. You guys can see what's on screen, correct?
Just coming up now. Yeah. Right.
Cool. Yeah, Shoemaker. Schumacher. He was still one of the best Formula One drivers of all time, in my opinion. Okay, so anyway, he says Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9. That was the one that apparently the fragments were hitting in Jupiter for months and stuff, and you could see it with the telescope, blah, 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 blah. But if you look at it, and it's literally discovered by astronomers Caroline, Eugene M. Shoemaker, and Levy in 1993. It had been captured by Jupiter's gravity and was orbiting the planet at the time. It was located on the night of March 24 in a photograph taken with a 46 centimeter, 18-inch Smith telescope. That's not a telescope everybody at home can use, can they?
Just sling it on your shoulder and just you're away. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bazooka.
At the observatory in California.
Can you remember that one that you could see back in the 90s?
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, say again. You
Yep.
just roboted. Sorry, man.
I was just thinking, you remember that one back in 90s that you could see? You could see that with naked eye, like it was just there in the sky.
Yeah. Exactly.
What was it called? Something like El Bop or something like that.
Can't use StreamYard. Ellen says he can't use StreamYard. That sucks. Why is that, Ellen? I can use StreamYard on my Safari on my phone, yeah. But then my mic is messed up because I don't know, iPhone doesn't work well with StreamYard for some reason. Spuddy Taylor, I recently went onto another flat Earth channel and played Baller. No one in chat could give a decent argument to why they think it's flat. Thank goodness for flats and Nathan. Eduardo Ignorus, thank you for coming. So yeah, Andrew, you are in the house. Guys, Eduardo is actually just Andrew. Hey flats, I've been away, but will be finishing preparing my spherical axis presentation soon. Oh, that'll be nice. Just to let you know, spherical axis doesn't mean a globe. It just means you guys ignore perspective. I just have to let you know that. But yeah. I love when they bring up surveying, because at every turn they go, they have to admit to planar surveying, which means horizontal elevation angles.
Triangles add up to 180 and the star.
Spherical
Always.
triangles were created because they believe to have a physical. So they literally had to take what triangle means and change the definition. But that was about it. But yeah, it will be great to get your excuses ready. No excuses, mate. I've had this debate quite a few times already. There's literally been quite a lot. I've had this debate with actual surveyors. So yeah. Anyway, back to this thing. The Smith comet. So remember Mr. Sensible said everybody could see it for a few months. Yeah, everybody that had this kind of telescope. Since when do you guys have this kind of telescope at home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
not many.
I guess
There's
not.
not got one like that at home.
So that kind of stood out to me. How you would need a telescope like that to see what they're saying.
But what's claimed behind it? It's just another light in the sky, isn't it?
They're claiming Jupiter is physical. It's a physical sphere, and the comet that they observed had fragments hitting into it, and it gave these craters, you could say, in the clouds, because remember they believe it to be a gas giant for months end, and everybody could see it. But it's things like the Hubble Space Telescope see it. No one from home, like a normal actual, let's just say a amateur astronomer, would be able to see it. So that's one thing I found very odd. Because the whole argument last night is all they do is just beg the question, that it's a gas giant in a vacuum floating around in nothing. That's about it. So yeah, that was the argument. And I just
Dynamics
thought,
again, isn't it? Kills it all.
yeah, because they think somehow that they have different type of physics up there or something. I mean, remember when last night I was asking him, what is atmosphere? He says it's gas, but it's not gas. Literally, it's still gas. It doesn't matter if you call it atmosphere, it's still gas. Gas is gas. Full stop. But I love how he had to concede with a lot of points, like with the sulfur hexafluoride in a fish tank. He literally conceded that gravity can't hold it down because it disperses with time. It goes totally against their argument that gravity pulls gas down, because if it's so dense and it pulls it down, we could just leave it there in the fish tank without a lid and it will always be there. But yet it disperses. So yeah, that was something very interesting to me. And then he brought this up, which I've never heard of. But yeah, that's what I've been looking into now. Did a few digging, and yeah, I can't find how any normal person can actually see it.
The thing is, the guy's just reading this and then quoting it as a proof, like, and it's ridiculous.
Exactly. But I mean, it's
space as a vacuum can't exist. Game over.
Yeah, I mean, until they can actually provide us evidence that their gravity can overcome entropy, which they literally say it can't, by the way, then they throw away their argument. Then they must provide explanation for us, yeah.
You can't ever naturally find a vacuum.
Look at this. This is supposed to be a picture, guys. From Collision Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9, and this is on the ESA website. A short VNR content collision between Comet Shoemaker and the planet Jupiter begin. Okay, collide to the planet Jupiter, conditions used, Kyoto claim, okay, end. Begin, But this is supposed to be now the photo. Or is it video? Okay, let's watch this video. Oh, maybe I have to put the sound on. Collision ESA video news release. Important condition here, the following are cleared to broadcast in the public domain, not part of the tape. The tape of elements contained may not be resolved under any circumstances. CD-ROM uses predator. Okay, nobody uses CD-ROMs anymore. We just want to see the video of it crashing. Oh, the beloved CGI. Yeah. More CGI, more CGI. More CGI, just explaining it. Actually, I can't stand balls anymore. Everywhere except soccer ball. Oh, man. Look at this. I mean, is it so difficult just to have to record what they're claiming? But instead, they show us this nonsense. And it was 1983, so yeah, it wasn't very good CGI at that time. I mean, you can do this. Look, it looks like stop motion footage.
I can't. Are you showing something? Because I can't see it.
You're not showing it, I don't think.
You're not showing anything, Black.
I can't see it.
I'm showing this page. Sorry, guys. I thought it moves it on straight to that page.
I think
The whole time I'm saying, oh, man.
I was waiting for it. I was thinking, what? What's he talking about? What? I can't see it.
Sorry, guys. I thought it was
Here we
showing
go.
it. Okay, let's do this again. Share screen. Okay, let's do it this. All right, let's do it this way. Okay, there. Now you guys can probably see it. Sorry, guys. I thought it was showing.
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay, there we go. See, copyright ESA 994. Look at this brilliant art, guys. Look at that. That's so realistic. Wow.
Beautiful.
Alan said back and on Chrome. Awesome. Alan, yeah, if you can come in, it'll be great to see you. Rob Keen, hey, mate. Thank you for coming. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Treaty says spherical excess, not access. Wow. Just instead of going the argument, rather talk on how I pronounce a thing. Shame. But look
Get
how
a
realistic
life,
this.
dweeb.
Yeah. Hi, Tony
Yeah.
Whitcomb. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Mr. Sensible has globe evidence. Vertical water level at the equator, as from my question to him yesterday. Sounds legit if you're a mental patient. Yeah, I didn't really. I said how you can have elevation vertical but no reference to a horizontal. Elevation is literally taken from a horizontal. Literally. That's
Yeah,
what elevation is. It's altitude. It's 90 degrees from the horizontal. I still want to see a baller show me a plumb bob that is not referenced to horizontal.
You just can't, can you? It hangs vertical no matter what.
It's always 90 degrees. 90
Always.
degrees requires two straight lines, a vertical and a horizontal. That's a 90-degree angle. But they seem to ignore that. Look how realistic this is, guys. Wow. I love
It's
it. Check it out.
excellent.
Angle impacted. Check there.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh,
Vertical comes first. No. Horizontal comes first. If you hang a plumb bob, are you standing? I would hope so. These guys are literally moronic. They don't understand. Everything in three-dimensional space requires you to be on a horizontal. You can literally stand on the side of a wall and the plumb will still go plumb to the horizontal.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, there's some very, very dim ballers. My mum's just said thick. That's my mum. My mum's listening. My mum says it's thick and all right.
That was
I mean,
pizza.
they always sound so intelligent and clever and that, but when it comes to like the basics of a plumb bob hangs vertical 90 degrees to the horizontal and that, it's a mystery to them.
Yeah, let's see. Amazing space videos, guys. Long-lasting impacts of Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9. I cry myself to sleep when I think that I was fooled so easily to believe globe crap. Exactly. Turn your head and your eyes will still find the horizontal. That's true, Godzilla.
Says I.
Oh, so am I.
Yeah. Hi, Mother Cat.
Wow.
Hi.
Okay. Let's see. Oh,
Wait,
images.
while my mum comes on to destroy some globers.
Hey, your mom rocks. Your mom rocks. Bobby Lindsay, thank you for coming, mate. Thank you for coming. Yeah, guys, it's amazing that the only people that can supply us with images for this is ESA and NASA and stuff. Weird that, eh? The same people that only supplies things like gas giants, where you can take your telescopes and you don't literally see the same things that they show. Bobby Lindsay, thank you for coming. All they would have to do is prove their globe, is have a satellite show a feed from Australians walking upside down. Problem with that is they don't believe they have an upside down, even though they have to have an upside down on the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can't even zoom into the moon to show us the landers, the lunar landers on the moon. But yet they claim it to be there. But they can use telescopes to look billions of kilometers away.
But yeah,
Things
but
that
yeah, you can look at you can get a decent telescope and look inside craters on moon.
I mean, look at
why can't you see it landing stuff?
yeah, I mean, look
You
at
can
these
look
so-called
through them.
craters they show. I mean, look at these so-called impact points on Jupiter that they're talking about. This is much, 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 much further away on their model than the moon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Lot
why is
further.
it possible to see this stuff, but they can't see a much closer lunar lander, or the flag? Oh yeah, but they say the flag would have corroded by now, even though it's got no atmosphere. Aye.
That's what JW Astronomy told me.
Wow. Wow.
I wish I'd have screenshotted that, man. Honestly, I wish.
Yeah. Oh man, it's sad. But yeah, like that was, so if I knew more about this, I would have asked Ms. Sensible, why is it that we're only getting these images from space agencies? Why can the normal amateur astronomers not have images? Because I can't find anything for it. And when we do see it, we just see the CGI nonsense. Literally just CGI nonsense.
They deny use of CGI though, don't they?
Yeah.
It's real to them.
But they do say they use Photoshop, they do, don't they? Because it has to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they have
It is Photoshop because it has to be. Huh.
Yeah, it's a rendering. They have to take all the different layers and stick it onto one another. But that's the excuse why they need to use it. Instead of saying, well, we have a whole dedicated graphics team which does video effects as well. Why is that, NASA? You wouldn't need video effects if you have the real thing. Think about it. Why would you need video effects if you can just take a video? Did you see that? What's it gonna get? I'm sorry, but this is the most rubbish thing. Oh wow!
Do you know what's all these little red dots I'm looking at? Where they look like little fires.
That's supposed to be the impact craters. Yeah. That's the impact crater, but you'll see it gets you a bit behind. When it gets further now, you're gonna see how fake it really gets. Oh man.
They look like little fires that have just been reproduced in a line.
Yeah.
That looks like dropping ink in water.
Yeah. Into the break. Thanks for coming, mate. Really appreciate you being here. And Tragic FE, thanks for coming. Good to see you. Looks like Star Trek firing the torpedoes. It does actually. And Jolly Man, hey. Yeah. The one thing I've realized about Jupiter that debunks it is the storms look exactly the same. Year after year. Even that Aurora Borealis thing that they show on the top, it stays the same. How is that possible? It's just impossible. So yeah, Mr. Sensible, if you're watching this would be my rebuttal to you. It's fake. Yeah.
With that.
What else can we look up now? Stop sharing. Anybody else want to come in? It'll be great to see people coming in. I got the link up there for you guys in the chat if you want to come in and chat. It'll be great to see who wants to present anything, or even a flat earther. You can come in and talk about anything you want to. You don't have to be a globie. You can even be a donut earther if you want to.
If you want.
There's probably more evidence for a donut earth anyway, because I mean it's edible. So
who's McFlurf?
Hey, not one. Sorry?
Who's McFlurf?
McFlurf. Oh yeah, he's been on here quite a while.
Is he a baller?
I have no idea. I sometimes I don't know. I have never really realized if he's a baller or a flat earther, to be honest. But he's been respectful, so. That's where it laugh at the 1 minute mark. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
I was gonna say just put some up there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. I just remove, okay? Oh, okay, I want to present. Stop sharing, present, share screen. Earth, there we go, share. Okay, he says you must, at the 1 minute mark, we must laugh. I'll make sure at one. That's just, what is this supposed to be?
Oh my goodness.
What the hell? He's a baller. Okay, I thought so. But at least he's been respectful. I haven't really seen him be disrespectful, so he can keep his range. So, McFlurf, would you want to come and present any of your globe evidence for us? How's that sound? Sorry, guys, it's buffering. Mother buffer. Come on. And my internet works perfectly for we stream, which is really odd. He is respectful, unusual for a baller.
Yeah.
The link is the sky view from the 90s. It's the direct TV channel that they said was a camera on their satelloon. That's interesting. Okay, maybe we're just gonna do this, but we'll watch it from the beginning. Maybe then it'll be worked through. Perfect. So this is supposed to be a direct video. So it was live probably. Don't mention donuts. You'll have the police coming in and chat asking for opening times. Yeah, Tony. Oh, it's looking beautiful, hey? Almost like something that's not really in space.
Yeah. It looks like
You know,
looking through the
can be
bottom of a jar.
Yeah, you can reproduce stuff like this literally at home. Space-time donuts. Yeah, don't let Brenda know. Hey, Fake Flip, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Yeah, proof of the globe, mission impossible. What the hell is going on?
It's a fake NASA. No, it's fake. It's fake.
You know what?
Yeah,
See all
like
them
it looks like. Yeah, it looks like looking through the bottom of a jar. At the kind of moon.
But look at
Yeah,
the
no,
fake stars
all the way.
planted on top of it.
No,
It's
that's right. They're
ridiculous.
not fake stars. I've got something I want to share with you about them red, blue, and green dots, but not tonight.
Yeah, but I'm saying on this one, it's literally just superimposed on top of it.
No, they're not supposed to be stars.
What are they supposed to be?
Well, I'll explain it to you, but I've got some evidence to show you to back it up, like, so I don't want to talk about it right this minute.
Okay, fine. Keep your stuff to you. Godzilla 37. Remote opening a seal canister of air at the bottom of a larger vacuum chamber. See if it released the air. Stay down where gravity is the strongest. Yep, exactly. It won't. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be stars, Michael?
No.
No. So it's not supposed to be stars.
I don't want to. I've got evidence to back up what I think they are, but I don't want to do it half baked, so I don't want to say out about it now. But
yeah, but
this
the
is
person
the-
did
to
it.
do with what
But this is supposed to be the Earth, though, correct? Yeah, you look at that. Oh, but look at that.
basically what you're looking is a projection to something. But
Yeah. This is
it's not real at all. Like,
No. You see that literal cutout on the edge there.
but
You know how they did
I
this?
don't want to be making
they did
any
it-
claims we are.
They did this with
Yeah,
screens.
I've got evidence. I've got evidence to back up where I know what all them dots are. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to shout about it.
Yeah, because this is done
I'm
with
going to
an
make a
old,
claim about that.
old video trick where they actually took it like screens where they take a black screen with a hole in it and they pull it over the a glass plane in front of the camera, and it gives that like effect to make it look like the light is traveling across it, like that. That's what it gives.
But
Make 65
I'll say
people
this,
see that.
right? If you go and look at
Yeah.
if you go and look at ISS live streams, you'll see that I'm not saying anymore.
The same.
It's some kind of projection, like an aerogel screen or something like that. But I think I've got evidence to back up that claim, like, so I don't want to say much more.
Yeah, that's interesting. NASA says stupid stuff as usual, all inspired by the watermelon, the peel, the fruit in it. Totally rids. Let's see, video. Opinions, yeah, let's check this out. I'm going to share screen again.
Oh, here.
There we go. It should be showing now. Okay, it's showing on my side.
Yeah.
Let's see. Opinion: the Earth's core is changing. What does that mean for us? Oh yeah.
Oh, the old iron molten core. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, it's changing and it's
You
stopping.
can
it's
only.
moving in the opposite direction.
Yeah, they've only.
Go on,
Yeah.
please, yeah.
Oh, sorry. They can.
Go on, please,
They've
yeah.
only dug down. They've only dug down 8 miles, and they can tell us we've got a molten core, an iron molten core, when they can only get 8 miles down the crust.
I watched this girl talking about it the other day, and they're literally claiming that it stops for a bit and then starts rotating opposite way, and it does it every 7 years or so. It's like,
And you know,
it just doesn't make sense.
and you know what's fake about that? Because they claim it to be the source of the magnetic fields on the Earth. If that
Yeah.
had to do that, it would literally stop the Earth from turning east to west. It would make it turn the other way around.
Reason because it were all swirling as a ball of gas, weren't it? In that's it.
Yeah.
It should all be moving in that direction. No ifs, no buts, can't stop, can't change. That's silly.
But the problem as well is the magnetic force is much stronger than their so-called gravity force. So I actually watched a video the other day where the core did that, and it started turning and it changed the poles. And the Earth got attracted to the moon, and then it got attracted to Jupiter and the sun and Mercury and stuff because the magnetic forces were much greater than the gravity, just because the core changed directions. So yeah, are these guys trying to now say we are doomed without saying we are doomed? So they're actually debunking their own nonsense. It's a lamp.
Yep.
Let's see what he says. You're a Kaku, guys. Let's see what he says. Remember, he's just a string theorist.
We are learning about a shift in the Earth's inner core that's
Okay, so I just want to see if I can somehow go down. Yeah, I can't. This is odd. I just want to. Okay, I'll have to do it this way. We're learning a shift in the inner core, guys. That's what they're saying.
sounds like the plot of a Hollywood blockbuster. Scientists say our planet's solid core, which is actually disconnected from the rest of the Earth's layers, may actually have stopped rotating and could even reverse course. This is a
And yes, it is exactly like a Hollywood script. I just watched the movie on it. Like I was saying. Hey, Faciality, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. He says, is that David Carradine King Kung Fu or Mr. Miyagi Karate? I thought this was a Flat Earth channel.
It does look like a cross between David Carradine and Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. let's carry on listening.
New study. It was published Monday in the journal Nature Geoscience, and its authors, who are based in Beijing, took a very close look.
Nature Geoscience. I first have to say something about that. What the bloody hell? That's not science. Geo is not science. I mean, this is the problem these guys have. They go and they look at the planets, that they call it, and then they make deductions based on their belief, and then they say, oh, I'm doing science, so therefore this place is raining diamonds, or this place is raining lead. You understand? Or it's this is how dense this planet is, or whatever. It's just insane. Everything is literally based on belief and correlations. There's no science at all in anything these guys present. I mean, heck, even the ChatGPT had to concede that Newton never had an experiment to validate his hypothesis. Then how the hell did it get peer-reviewed without having an experiment? It's insane. And I still can't get a hypothesis for it today anyway. There's no written hypothesis from Newton in existence.
At the seismic waves from earthquakes that have passed through our planet's core since the 1960s, and that is how they were able to calculate the speed at which the inner core is spinning. Are you
Calculate? Yeah, remember, guys, they can't measure. They only do calculations because they live in a mathematical-based world. It's all just conceptual. And there's my Mr. Miyagi. Michio Kagu. Wax on,
you confused? I am. We're going to get to understand this a little bit better with our guest. Let's bring in Michio Kaku. He's a professor of theoretical physics at the City University of New York. Professor, good morning. Thank you.
Morning. Glad to be on.
What does this mean?
Well, at first it sounds like something from a Hollywood movie.
Right.
Oh, has got to be scripted. He literally saying what she just said. Usually that means he's just scripted to what he would say, because he repeated what she just said in her opening statements. And I've seen this a lot, especially when they have their so-called scientist guests on the shows. No, I don't want to go to China. Meanwhile, in China. Anyway, you see, usually on these shows where they have the so-called scientists, is someone in StreamYard. Yay! We got Alan Norstrand.
Lumpy. Oh, and Alan, Lumpy, mate.
Hey.
How's it going, mate? Good to see you. I don't know if his mic's working. Hey, True Video, good to see you,
I
mate.
just want to see if we can get in and make it work.
He's not showing up for me yet. My tablet's really slow tonight.
Hi. TMM, hey, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so let's carry on listening. But like I was saying, I've seen this a lot, especially when the so-called scientist comes on a show and they literally repeat what the news anchor or whatever presenter is saying to them, which usually shows you it's all just scripted.
Hey,
Scripted, oh my
see if
God.
this is working.
Yeah, it's
Hope I'm not
working.
getting feedback. I put the headphones in.
No, you sound perfect, mate.
Oh, I can't hear him.
All right. My bandwidth is really low here.
Oh, man. Yeah, but you guys are having quite cold weather at the moment.
So I'll jump out and let you guys go till I get it to work better. Yeah, it's -6 and my car's running outside truck. So that might have something to do with our
I
bandwidth.
can't see or hear him. He's not come through for me. But it's not your side. It's on my side.
The internet is just terrible today.
I can hear him.
You sound perfect to me, though.
Okay.
man.
So I'll jump out and
Yeah,
let you guys go.
I
when
can't
tell
see
you
or hear him.
better.
I've got
Bye.
a swelly circle going around in his name. I can see him on YouTube on my phone, but on my tablet I can't see him in StreamYard yet. It's just my tablet though. It's nothing to do with your side. It's mine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Godzilla 37 says, go audio only, Alan. It makes a huge difference. So I'm going to carry on here.
The core of the earth is spinning backwards. I mean, this is worse than having a tsunami or an earthquake. The stability of what you walk on is at stake. Now, this report comes not from Hollywood. It comes from reputable scientists at Beijing University that analyze.
Reputable scientists from Beijing University. Okay, Michio, would you show us the science for this, please? How the hell would they do science for this? It's good to see you, TMM. Thanks for coming. It's always good to see new faces in here.
All they're going off is seismic waves, isn't it? That's all they're using for it, which can be interpreted any way they want it to be.
Like I said, science, how they are figuring this out. Literally, science is a cause and effect relationship. There's no cause and effect relationship when just saying it's a core and it's spinning the other way around. Choose life. Hey, thanks for coming. It's incredibly funny that you think the Earth is flat. The proof of this proof is staring you in the face, but the Earth is flat. Unbelievable. Hey, Choose Life, do you want to come and present your globe evidence? You'll be the first glober to do so. So please do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Godzilla. He says he's got proof. So come, Choose Life, show us this proof. We'd love to see the evidence for your belief of a globe. Well, while we're waiting. Yeah? Pleasure, mate. Yeah, it'll be the first proof ever. So yeah, while we're waiting for you to come in with your proof, we're going to listen to Mr. Michio Kaku talk about science that's not actually science. It's called pseudoscience. But yeah,
Can you see that link? Can you see that link?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Can you see
I
that?
can see.
I've posted it in private. Yeah. This is the one I was watching with some girl talking all about this way, S waves and all that business.
A link? I don't have any link.
If you there's private chat and YouTube comments.
Private chat.
Oh, private chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll look at that next.
Yeah.
We'll look at that next. Okay, let's go.
When an earthquake takes place, shock waves go reverberating around the inside of the Earth. And by analyzing these echoes with computers, you can recreate.
Don't have microphone. Yeah, it's always weird how the Globers have excuses not to come give their evidence. I don't have a microphone, or my internet's not working, or it's too little short notice, or I don't support flat earth channels. There's always excuses. It's really weird. But thank you, Choose Life, for coming. Appreciate you coming, mate. Maybe you got a friend that does have a microphone that can present?
Flat side.
Yeah.
My mum says that bloke looks like somebody out of Seven Samurai.
Yeah, P and S waves do require flat plane because it's all got to do with coincidence angles. How are you going to have a coincidence angle returning if it's a sphere?
Create a model of the inside of the Earth. And sure enough, the core seems to be about to spin backwards.
Okay, but I read that this happens every 70 years, so we don't need to be alarmed?
That's right. The bad news is that we know very little about the core of the Earth, very little about what's underneath.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist. That's why you know a little about it. Thank you, Choose Life. I appreciate your support, mate. That's what I said. Maybe if you have a friend, you can give them your evidence. I'll be happy to review it. You know, this is called peer review. We are peers and we're reviewing it.
Underneath our feet. The good news is probably there's nothing to worry about, in the sense that roughly every 70 years or so, we're not sure, the center of the Earth does seem to go backwards. If this is the core, this is the crust of the Earth that we live on.
Yes.
This is the core of the Earth. The core could move independently of the crust. That's the key.
So
it's like a dynamo generator, in other words. Okay, cool. Thank you. But that doesn't mean that your globe is going to still function, because your magnetic fields require from that inner core that's spinning. So if the inner core is spinning in the opposite direction or stop, it will literally flip the poles. And that means your spin of the Earth would be. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, how can it stop and then, because they're saying that it stops for a time and then starts spinning in opposite direction. How is that possible?
Yeah, but also, how the hell did you hear what he says? We don't exactly know when it does it, but it's about every 70 years. I thought the globe's model predictions were on point, like, to the millisecond kind of thing. But they don't know actually when it happens, how it happens, why it happens, but it just apparently happens.
How long have they been claiming to know the Earth's core molten iron?
Since they claimed Thea had hit into Earth and created the moon.
So, but what I'm saying is they should have come across this a lot earlier, surely.
Yeah.
Something new.
I still want to see what the science is here. Hey, Shirley, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I mean, think about it. I mean, science is literally you have to manipulate the independent variable to figure out the cause. So what science is even claimed here besides saying the word science? There's no science for inner core. It's just a joke. You can might as well call it a marshmallow, a molten marshmallow inside there. It's going to have the same validity.
But it's a theoretical physicist who was explaining it, so that tells me that it's just something stupid in somebody's head.
Yeah. But this theoretical physicist can make time continuum equations, and he can call it science if he wants to. It's going to give the same results because it's only mathematical based. TMM says, I still can't decide if Flatwood is real FE. No, okay. I'm glad you think so.
How would you know it was a real flat earth or not anyway, mate? That's what I want to know.
Well, I do know we're not spinning, and I do know we live in a horizontal plane, and I do know it's not a globe. Usually the antithesis of that means flat earther. So yeah. And I run a flat earth channel.
And you work every day and you stream every night.
Yeah. Odd stuff. But it's good to see the people here. Guys, come on. We've got 82 votes and 34% say yes. You got it and you're presented now. So 34% of 83 and literally said are lying to us because they said they would come present it and they haven't presented anything. It's a shame. It's disgusting. Come on, guys. Keep to your word. Come present it. You guys should have evidence by now.
The part we're on never moves in reverse.
Yeah, so the core of the Earth sits in a pool of like molasses, and it's able to spin independently of the crust of the Earth. So, in other words, don't lose any sleep over this. Probably it's a natural cycle. It takes place probably once every 70 years or so.
Probably once every 70 years or so. That's what they think.
Don't lose any sleep over it. I won't, mate. Don't you worry.
No, it's not real. But like we're saying, if it was real, there should be really big issues. There would be really big issues. Lumpy Gas and Vacuum wants to come in, but his device is not connected. Yeah, it's very big BS, true video. I agree. Okay. His art. We'll try and see if he comes back in. Ballzoid. Oh, yeah.
We need more data because this is new territory for us.
I think I would rather call myself Geozoid, like Geozoid. I'll call it Geozoid because my Zoid name was actually to make fun of the Geoid. That was actually why I called it Flatzoid at the because it was like making fun of a flat geoid. That's why it's Zoid at the end. Flatzoid, their science they use ignores the scientific method. Exactly, so it's not science. They claim it's irrelevant, therefore anything is possible in Narnia world. Hashtag science. This stream is also available on FETV guide. Hopefully more learn about. Yeah, guys, do click on the link. It's an awesome streaming. What's the name? It streams everything. Quite cool streams on there. I really appreciate it going on there. True Video. Thank you much for having me abroad. I do know I'm also on Dan the Waterman's streaming channels as well and podcasts and stuff. So that's quite cool. My browser won't let me use my microphone. Yeah, just like remember when I started streaming a StreamYard at the beginning before I had a mic. Remember I had issues,
Yeah.
especially with Apple. Doesn't seem to really work well. No stress, mate. Yeah, guys, do click on that site and keep it as a bookmark for sure. I
Have
think
great
it's going to grow. Yeah, I think it's going to grow for sure.
And apparently,
Yeah,
you
why do we need to know? I mean,
Sorry.
cut me
Yeah.
off. I would say apparently you can go on. I can go on to that site and watch your stream, and I can comment on YouTube from that site. Apparently, which is
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
But I do have
Brian
a
B-
question. If you do it that way, True Video, will Flat Eye still get all views?
I think even if it doesn't, it's still good because it gets more people to know about the channel, which is awesome. So Brian Beatty's in. Hey, Brian Beatty, he's a new Patreon member. So welcome to Patreon. I actually asked him, I was like, because he's got the same name as, remember that troll that was in the other night? And it's spelled exactly the same. So I was asking him, don't you think it's weird that it's got the same name? But yeah, it wasn't him. He doesn't even have Discord. So yeah, it's good to see you, Brian. Thank you for coming, mate. Thank you for becoming a Patreon. So just a huge shout out to all the Patreon members again and all the channel members as well. You guys rock.
I mean, they spent a lot of time. They studied earthquakes back to this.
He says, yes, of course. It's using the YouTube iframe, so no views are lost. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
There's no
well,
answer.
then it's awesome. Then it's awesome. Then.
Awesome. Yeah, take mine. So yeah, guys, if you want to come in
Awesome.
and chat, the link is on top there. It'd be great to have you guys in.
60s. Why is it important to know more about this? What are the implications?
The implications are potentially enormous because think of continental drift. Why
Sure.
are the continents moving away from each other? What is driving it? And also earthquakes, the whole nature of the stability of the planet itself. We know very little about what's underneath our feet.
Mhm.
And that's why this information from echoes, computer analyzed, is very important because it tells us the future of the Earth.
What?
It tells the future of the earth. Oh, sorry. There we go, PJ. Sorry, mate. Didn't know you were there. Yeah, it tells you the future of the earth, guys, because of earthquakes and
Cool.
continent drifting. Oh, man. If only they had FE science. TMM, there's no such thing as FE science. There's only science. It's called the scientific method. Very simple. There's no such thing as FE science. If only your globe had science instead of pseudoscience, that would be great.
If only Globers knew what science was.
Exactly. The problem is they taught pseudoscience to be science. So therefore, because they taught that, they believe it to be true. Yeah, so there is no FE science, TMM, exactly.
Questions, finally, Professor, does this leave you with?
Well, it leaves me with the frustration that it's under our feet. It's just you can almost touch it, but it is thousands of miles distant, and we really don't know that much about our home. We know more about.
Yeah, we don't know much about our home. Yeah, that's why you guys don't actually explore the depths. You're rather looking into the sky and make claims about that. Really odd stuff. Usually, when you, let's say, move into a house, you make sure you know every nook and cranny of the house before you worry about your neighbor's yard. Correct? You don't go and worry about your neighbor's yard if you don't know how your house looks inside. You explore your house, not your neighbor's yard. That's exactly what the globe does. They don't explore the house, they explore the neighbor's yard. That's very normal. Yeah.
Other planets that we do about the center of
that's
the
so
Earth.
interesting.
Like Mars, for example, is probably frozen over, not much earthquake activity at all. So we know a fair amount about Mars. We know very little about the Earth because the Earth is dynamic. Things are moving and churning at the center of the Earth. That's why we have earthquakes. That's why we have continental drift and volcanoes.
So he says it's because the core is moving around. That's why we have earthquakes and continental drifts. Wow, cool story, bro. There we go. That was Michio Kaku. Thank you very much. Whoop. PJ is back in stream. There we go. Assumption-based science. Yep. It's actually just pseudoscience. Let's look at Michael's link now.
It's same story, but she goes into more detail on how they think they know. Might be a bit too boring.
You can try it out. Geo Gold. Hey, Alan Oldstrand, thank you very much. $5 super chat saying absolutely nothing. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? Am I back in?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm back in. No, it's because it dropped out for a second. You had to let me back in. All right, it dropped out. I don't know what happened. So I thought you had to let me back in again. I'll leave the camera off because it's playing up the tablet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No stress, mate. No words needed, Alan. Well, thank you very much for your super chat. I really, really appreciate it. All the support is really appreciated. Let's see what she says. She says, Earth's core may have recently stopped spinning. In this video, I cover the data that drove this hypothesis. Okay, why Earth's core might rotate independently of Earth's mantle, what caused Earth's core to stop rotating and start rotating the opposite direction relative to Earth, and what consequences the pause in the Earth's core rotation may have on Earth's climate, length of the day, and magnetic field. Yeah, simple. Everything hinges around your spinning core. If it had to stop and spin the other direction, we would all die. Simple as that. Like the movie 2012 or The Day After Tomorrow, that kind of thing. It's very
good movies. Good movies.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff you would expect on the globe.
Yeah.
I've been seeing articles.
Well, I see this is unlisted. How did you get the link, dude? It's unlisted.
Say again.
This video is unlisted.
I don't know. I watched it yesterday on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's unlisted. That's odd.
Nice.
Okay. I just hope she doesn't strike me or something. But let's watch.
Don't watch if it's not listed. But well, literally on my YouTube feed. That's the only reason I watched it. Like, so,
okay.
Unless it's unlisted sins.
Yeah, what's bothering me now is it's unlisted. So obviously, maybe she's figured out this information.
Leave it.
Yeah, maybe she's figured out this information that it's not correct or something. Core rotation data. Core rotation is inferred from temporal changes between repeated seismic waves that travel through it. Just like you're saying. So they're just taking seismic waves, P's and S waves, and then they're claiming it to be globe. That's about it. It is moronic.
It has. So I'll start by just going over how Earth's layers formed, and then I'll jump into what the heck is going on with the core.
That's really interesting how Earth's layers formed. How the hell would they know that?
That was my thought exactly. How would you know? Like I say, you can only dig down you've only dug down 8 miles. How do you know how Earth is formed and how the layers are when you can only get 8 miles down?
Very odd. Hey, Jeff Gassett, how can anyone know what's inside a spinning ball? They are just lying. Exactly. It's a belief. That's what it's all about. Belief.
Did it stop spinning? And if so, when?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, it's also a fear factor thing as well, isn't it? It's like an asteroid is coming to destroy Earth. Earth's course stopped. Up poles are going to shift. We're all going to die. It's like a fear thing as well. Exactly. Constantly living in a fear. We're inconsequential and we could be wiped out any minute. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of thing.
Yeah. Hey, we got another guy, Stephen Mudd. Mate, are you going to come present globe evidence to us? We've been waiting. We don't get anybody coming in. So Come on.
They
You
do
are
their stuff
Glober.
in chat. They do their stuff in
Yeah.
chat, but they won't come in and present. Come on. If you can do it in
Come,
chat,
Stephen.
you can
Just
do it
word.
on StreamYard.
Here comes Stefan.
They're just faceless idiots with just words. That's all they've got. Never no evidence. Never no balls to back up the mouth. Just
Yep.
cowards.
It's sad, actually. Radar and ultrasound and X-ray. Radar proves a flat Earth. I literally explained why. Ultrasound as well, and X-ray as well. Yeah, I don't know how that's for a globe, but okay. Would be interesting if you can get someone to present it so we can see why it would be a globe Earth present. Radar literally proves there's no Earth curve. Literally. I mean, I've explained it quite a few times.
Is it currently spinning? Which way is it spinning and why?
I-
So the layers on Earth formed after accretion because as Earth cooled down, it underwent something called differentiation, in which dense elements sank to the core and less dense elements rose to the surface. That's
Oh, like relative density. Wow, you guys use relative density and then claim gravity. So you guys use relative density to make your globe model. That's interesting, don't you think? Yeah.
why we have an
Any-
iron-rich core.
Sorry?
I was just saying, even if there was some kind of core there, if it was a globe, how would they know that the core actually rotates itself? I mean, come on, this is all surmising and dreaming in
Well-
notions. That's what it is.
Well, my
Bollocks.
globe hypothesis is the core exists and it's marshmallow. It's molten marshmallow, guys. That's my hypothesis. Okay?
Nice.
And the mantle is just Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
I can see that. I'll go with that for a bit.
Why? Because I took one and I plussed it with one, and it equals 2. So there we go. My maths works out, so it works out. It's molten, fluffy marshmallow and melted cheese.
And he has the math to prove it.
Yeah, that's as real as their arguments they present.
Aye.
Yeah, magnetic fields as well. It doesn't prove a globe Earth. I've explained this as well. Literally, that's how magnetic fields work. They have a positive and a negative. You've got a toroidal field. It's as simple as that. The only difference is you require flat surfaces to have a compass reading. If they haven't realized that, I don't know.
And a silicate, less dense material rich mantle and crust. Earth's iron-rich core was also differentiated into an inner and outer core.
Oh, no, this is going to be boring. Anyway, Gerald C. Thank you for coming. Ezekiel Struve, to believe in the lies of enemy of mankind and his minion without any of your own personal proof is asinine. Yep. Thank you for coming. Good to see you. So, Stefan Mudd, are you going to stop ignoring me?
Is Stefan Wood claiming diverging plumb bobs?
Yep.
Get the hell out of here, you moron.
Come, Stefan. Come present your diverging plumb bobs to us. And make sure to bring a demonstration.
If you had two plumb bobs that would be parallel to each other, they would not diverge in any amount of angle. of 90 degrees, I mean.
Hey, YouTube, good to see you. Derek Nelson, that's actually very true. He says, according to Globers, you don't have anything that passes the scientific method. That's weird why they created the method and if it doesn't work. Then it says, we've been waiting for years and not one Glober has any. Exactly. They don't have any because there is none. Hi.
The inner core is solid and the outer core is liquid.
And how would you know this? Oh, wait, I know. Because you believe it to be so. Yeah.
It was in the textbook.
It was in the textbook, so therefore it just has to be that way.
Because of this liquid layer that separates the inner solid core and the rest of Earth, the inner core can
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, guys, he's just literally making baseless claims and
It's just
making
waffle, like.
making so-called data up for it. They don't actually have anything to present.
It's same claims as why they reckon that they know that there's a molten iron core in first place in it. So it's been debunked in past.
Exactly. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming. You guys are awesome. Come now. Yeah, my wife made some awesome chocolate cake again.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, not one. You rock. Thank you for being here, mate. Let's see. Could you do another Enoch stream? Because I think I got a bit derailed. Actually, a lot of people are asking they want another Enoch stream. I would do it for sure. I enjoy it.
You could do one every week about Enoch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we could actually read it as well as we're doing it.
That'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant. I'd like to do a bit of eschatology as well.
A bit like
yeah, a bit like. Okay, I think he's cutting out again.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for him to say something. It must be cut out.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you cut out for a sec. If you're talking, can't hear you.
TMM says,
Right.
What is 1 kilometer underground? Well, it all depends where you are. I mean, why do you think we have mines here that goes up down quite a few kilometers?
Do you know what? I'll tell you what's 1 kilometer underneath me. Coal.
Yeah, you buying coal down there. Yeah, Christians have no excuse anymore. Earth is flat. By Tyndale Bible, no excuse. The Bible does, apology does teach a flat Earth.
Sorry. No, sorry, carry on. I was reading at the same time as you. Sorry.
No, I'm literally stating the Bible does teach it a flat Earth, and if you're going to go and claim otherwise, then I suggest you go and bring it up and show us how it's claiming a sphere floating in a vacuum where the sun is the center of our universe and where the sun was created first.
TMM said, how far down have flat Earth dug? Why would you need to dig to find out the shape of the Earth? You don't need to dig to find out the surface.
In reality, they've only dug 8 miles.
Yeah.
There we go. That's about it. No one knows how deep it is. Tuesday flat Swan. Lots of video footage of
DJ muted because
no. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, I can hear you, Michael.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Debunk science with better science. How do you debunk science? Science is not debunkable, it's empirical. You first need science to how can I put it? They don't have science.
What is science, TMM?
Yeah.
Can you define it, please? Sorry, guys, this is just too delicious.
You can hear.
Okay. Well, let's go look for some more fun things on the Intel balls. Let's share screen. YouTube. Okay. It should be showing now, I think. Yeah, it is not showing yet. Okay, it's going to show. There we go. Air pressure explained. Interesting. 11 years ago. Here's one about Black Swan from Florida Saints. This should be good. He's got some awesome stuff.
Showed up at Santa Barbara Harbor this weekend. A group of 5 black swans with bright red bills have been seen, leaving many residents and organizations baffled as to where the bird came from.
He's got some awesome stuff. So, guys, do subscribe to Florida Saints. I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys. He's got awesome content.
According to SeaWorld, the birds are native to Australia, Tasmania.
They're native, and yet they are there. Black swans everywhere.
Yeah.
So black swan seen in Santa Barbara twice. Showing the black swan. But yeah, guys, do go ahead and watch it. I want to see the actual black swan argument he's presenting, yeah? It should be cool. If it would load.
For the swans.
The Bible is Messianic Jesuit. What? I gotta wait. The Bible is a Messianic Jesuit construct. Scripture says the earth is fixed, immovable, with the entities rotating above us. The celestial time place has a perfectly repeating 37-month cycle. I don't know why you say it's a Masonic Jesuit construct, though. The Jesuits took the Bible and they translated it to try and corrupt it. But the Bible itself is not Jesuit. It's it's inspired by God. And we all know Masons.
Bible's just,
yeah.
It's saying Bible is a Mason. No, Bible's just a collection of scriptures. That's all the Bible is.
Letters, Gospels, letters to churches. It's just a collection. It's a book of collected words. And it like the Gospels, Psalms, things like that. It's just like self-collection.
You might say that. Yeah, it's the Masonic Jesuits have had the way with what goes into that collection. What they decided to stay in and didn't stay in. You might say that, but it's just a collection. And
yeah, I remember.
And the scriptures that are in the Bible clearly aren't made. So.
You remember when Francis Bacon got hold of the Bible and the King James version that time? Yeah, they tried to change it and corrupt it in a way. Guys, Faciality is going to be premiering on Tuesday at 12 p.m. ET Eastern Time. 56 duration. Wow, that's a long video for you, mate. So that's awesome. Please do subscribe to Faciality. Faciality, stick your link in the description so we can all get to the video. I'm looking forward to it because I really do enjoy your editing skill. Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Cognitive dissonance has a hold on many. That's so true.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not loading. But do go and subscribe to Florida Saints. Maybe there's some more Florida stuff. Let's see what we can find about Florida stuff. Old Gold.
I'm going to have to drop out.
Yeah?
I'm going to just drop out and come back in because you're roboting right bad. All right.
Okay, sure. Mate. I've actually got something we can go look at from Hugh Jars. Where is it? I got something from Hugh Jars. I know I did download it. No, I don't have it. It's gone.
Yeah, Lumpy, Taboo Conspiracy is back. I seen a video today that he just put out not long ago. So yeah, he's back.
Oh, there we go. I still got it. Restore. Let's go and get it on. Let's go get it on. Mhm. Okay, download.
You sing, and I'll play the guitar.
Sorry, let's go to get Michael back in. Add stream. There we go. You are in the Michael.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, let's go. Video file.
You're probably roboting, right, bud?
Ahoy, hoy, you just.
Huge. What the hell is going on? Why are we huge ass? Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is from Hugh Josh, and I think it is. This video is like 2 years ago. So, but I know they're just gonna be presenting to him. We want to get to where he actually presents his argument. I haven't really watched it yet, so let's see where it gets up. Hello video. Okay, let's remove it.
Harwin said Flat Trade is secretly a Russian agent. That's
Yeah. Niet.
So the accent is he's not just good at the accent, it actually is his real accent. He just puts on a South African one for his disguise.
It's having trouble sharing the video. The video is having trouble sharing. This is very bad news, yes. Why is do this? I have no clue. Okay, it doesn't want to work, guys. It doesn't like you jars. It's probably too heavy for the show. Activate Russian flatsoid. I would have to stupidly bright for you to appear. How it does not on Earth, but it's further away from the sun. I don't understand that statement.
What are we talking? What is?
Probably about the sun. I'm guessing it's about the sun.
It's further away from it.
Huge anus. Huge anus.
Huge.
Speaking good.
Okay, let's see. Present video. Well, maybe I can present screen again, but my normal screen. Ah, there we go. Use yours. There we go. Now it's showing, guys. Is it showing? I hope so.
Yeah.
It is tonight.
Okay. Yeah, huge jars. So this is apparently top 3 flat Earth killers. So yeah, this should be then globe evidence, is it not? Because it should be flat Earth killers. Brian Beatty, fake Armageddon movies not only lies, but to push fear on all the sheeple. The one responsible for that are all pure evil. I 100% agree with you. It's all just indoctrination, part of the indoctrination. Okay, let's see what Huge R says for top 3 flat Earth killers.
The reason this channel exists is because I wanted to attack the smooth talking sophists who lure people away from reality with their talk of flat Earth and other.
We already start off with lure people away from reality. You do know that's a bigot statement that he's making there. Okay, let's see. It's got a guy hugging flat Earth and other idiotic conspiracies, and then reality goes and hugs the guy back. Oh, that's weird. No, that's not weird at all. That's normal. Okay.
So I imagine, like you, dear listener, I watch a lot of flat Earth videos, mostly because I enjoy a good laugh, but also because it constantly amazes me that people actually choose to be fooled.
Yeah, choose to be fooled, like the Globers. Guys, do watch out for this week for my latest video. It's gonna come out this week. Yeah, it's about the globe is being fooled. It's definitely well worth it to watch.
Yeah.
There's
Jeff Gus said, like Eugene is small. Yeah.
Huge anus.
Huge.
Huge anus. Well, he probably does have a huge anus. Okay, dark, not black.
Nice.
Love it. Let's check it out.
that isn't also valid on a spherical. This video, which was collaboration with Craft Tequila, looked at what the author considered
Craft Tequila.
3 globe killers.
Okay.
But they were
Interesting.
nothing of the sort. We proved that in our video. Just all nonsense. Like, how anyone would believe there was anything that was like proof of the flat Earth was just beyond us.
Okay.
But I think it's only fair that I respond with 3 flat Earth killers.
Okay.
And here we go.
Hey,
Number 3.
Hi, Des Studios. Thank you for coming. Let's make it. Okay, number 3. Number 3 is lunar eclipses. How does that debunk a flat Earth? Should be interesting. Let's see.
Lunar eclipses.
Yeah, lunar
A
eclipses.
lunar eclipse is where the sun, the earth, and the moon in that sequence line up.
Whoa, wait. Is he not supposed to be debunking a flat Earth? Why is he showing a globe model? That's odd. You're showing a globe model to say you're debunking flat Earth. Are you not supposed to show the flat Earth and say why that's wrong? You know, like if we debunk the globe, we show the globe to be wrong using the globe model. And then
There's
show
no-
a flat Earth, why it's the flat
Yeah.
Earth.
There's no objectivity there, is there? There's no objectivity there, is there? It's just like getting everybody from the start to see the globe. So it's like straight there, people just think of the globe straight away rather than the flat Earth. Like you say, you should be showing a flat Earth to debunk a flat Earth.
Who's made that diagram?
Doesn't matter. It says it's not to scale, so that's fine.
Oh,
But yeah,
what we're looking at here is that moon.
yeah, that's the moon there.
So why is that side of moon lit when it's in Earth's shadow?
Actually, it's not supposed to be lit at all.
It shouldn't be lit at all.
Yeah. So it's already wrong, actually.
Next.
Oh man, good catch, Michael. Okay, let's go.
Shadow from
Is
the
that
Earth.
pulled over my eyes?
On the moon. An intrepid moonwalker would look up at the sun and see the Earth was in the way. However, in the flying pizza world,
Oh wow, flying pizza world. No such thing as a flying pizza. So he's debunking the wrong model. He's debunking a flat Earth society controlled opposition model. Then there's no flat Earth flying model. It's really simple stuff, but yet these guys don't get this. Yeah, so this Buddy Taylor, parallel sun rays. I've never seen parallel sun rays before. It's definitely divergent. It's very evident sun rays are divergent and not parallel.
the sun and the moon rotate around the North Pole. Never
Whoa,
ever
whoa, whoa,
coming
whoa.
in each other's way.
Around the North Pole.
Just the
What? This is the first time I've ever heard that. Does the sun and moon rotate around the North Pole? You guys heard this before.
I've never heard it like that, no.
So that's kind of a odd argument to make.
Mhm.
Yeah, moon dials debunk Aristophanes' sticks and shadow distant sun. Exactly into the break. Sandy's Banana Cam, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. God made 2 lights, not 1, and a mirror. Exactly. Yeah, parallel sun rays, buddy. Where are parallel sun rays? We don't see any. Disk straw man, Arwen, exactly what I'm saying. It's a disk straw man.
Flat Earth had no answer to lunar eclipses.
So he showed his globe that was wrong anyway. Then he made a claim space pizza disk in space, and then just literally said it rotates around the North Pole, which is false. No one says that. And then just said we don't have any, flat Earth doesn't have any answers for lunar eclipses. This is supposed to be his debunk.
They don't explain it at all, and they don't explain it because they can't.
It's very simple. No one knows what it is, but there is definitely people that have made reasons for it. I mean, have you ever heard of Rahu and Ketu?
Terry Riker done a good
Yeah,
That's like
exactly.
Terry Riker's got a good demonstration for what's going on there.
I mean, even Mikey Smith has been showing some cool stuff with water lately and the lights. Oh, and I just have to say, Mikey, I do not push the C19 stuff. I don't believe it to be true. I just heard from the grapevine that you think I maybe think it's true. No, definitely not, mate. It's rubbish. I just don't talk about it because I don't want any demonetization on my channel. Just had to let Mikey Smith know. Yeah, guys, so do go to Mikey Smith's channel. He's doing awesome demonstrations lately with water and light. That explains it also quite well.
And as I suspect I'll say more than once in this video, if one view of the world explains everything perfectly and another view of the world doesn't explain it at all, which worldview are you going to?
Your worldview is wrong on a many shown. I mean, literally, you guys make excuses on why you can see the sun and the moon at the same time while there's an eclipse. You know, the impossible eclipse is called the selenium. No, how do they pronounce it? Selenium. That one. I can't pronounce it. TMM says, Plato's perspective can't explain a lunar eclipse. I just did. I said Rahu and Ketu. Selenion. What? Selenalion. What?
Selenalion. Selenalion.
I'm going to call it the S eclipse. How's that sound? But anyway, yeah. TMM, there's a lot of explanations for a solar eclipse on the flat Earth. The only difference is the problem you guys have on the globe is when it comes to the impossible eclipse, you have the moon and the sun at exactly the same time where it's supposed to be where the Earth is supposed to be giving the shadow, which is impossible if they're both above the horizon at the same time. Then you guys scream refraction. It's like refraction and gravity is all you guys ever scream because you need to have a get out of jail free card. And it still doesn't work, by the way.
I think TMM's just a little bit in the trolley side.
He's just having some fun. It's fine. Stefan, I still haven't seen you get in here with your presentation for the globe yet. Flataholics Anonymous, what a name. Thank you for coming, mate. Good to see you. What is Rahu and Ketu exactly? Well, it's said to be the, like the yin and the yang. It's like the head eating the dragon's head. It's, how can you put it? The evil entity eating the good entity, the light. Almost like how you would explain it if it was a plasmoid. It just regenerates it. Hey, RH, good to see you, mate. Yeah, what do you want to say?
We're all just speculating, though, aren't we? I mean, nobody knows what's going on really. You know.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm just literally rebutting this guy's argument that there is no arguments for it, which is false because there's a lot of, as I can put it, colloquial theories on what it could be. But just because we don't ascribe to the colloquial theories doesn't it's true. It just debunks his argument that says there is no explanation. We just gave a few now. So showing him to be false. So he was lying, in other words, guys.
Yeah.
He's either not very good at doing research or he's lying. Yeah.
Go. Number 2,
Ooh.
the South Celestial Pole.
Oh, I love this argument. This is for a flat Earth, not against the flat Earth. So I don't understand where these guys come. Okay, according to Rahu and Ketu, yes, it's black discs that cover the moon. Flataholics. But again, we're not claiming it. We're just rebutting the argument to saying there are explanations for it. Simple as that.
What Derek says is good there. He says your beliefs are not a method to prove anything. That's the TMM, which is totally true. Can't use the belief to prove something.
We would like to see evidence for your globe, though, and that requires actual demonstration. Will we see demonstration? I highly doubt it.
Thing is, right, with everybody who defends all these globe claims, right, they're not actually. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear you?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I just thing with all these globe claims that they've not actually gone and verified out for themselves. They're just repeating what they've been told, what they've been told at school, what they've seen on TV, what Neil deGrasse Tyson's tell them, what Toons tell them, what Chuffy Mr. Sensibles tell them. Do you know what I mean? But they've not actually verified none of it for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Dan Curran, guys, why do flirters ask questions about the globe they can find on the internet, but you're meant to be convincing globers? Why South Africa and Australia can see the same stars due south simultaneously? First of all, Australia and South Africa cannot really see the same stars simultaneously. Maybe parts of Australia, because remember time zones. But I literally explained it. It's called internal reflections. That's why. If you would do your research, you would know this. But instead, globies love to just parrot nonsense people like Scareman Dan and not the Professor Dave. Because
Professor Dave, innit, I think, who says that.
Yeah. Because these people don't actually know anything or any arguments, but the people just parrot their nonsense. But if you have any globe evidence, it would be nice if you could present it. We can't get it, so we literally have to look for the evidence to present and show it to be false.
Somebody provide evidence that you can like provide some footage. Like I ain't seen no footage really.
Nope. Juju.
Something
Juju,
it cannot be denied.
He's from France.
Some evidence it can be denied.
Yeah. Skeptic.
It's from
96. Sorry?
I thought you were on about that guy who were claiming that you can see same stars in Australia as you can.
No, really answer that guy. But if he wants to, he can come present. Although we're not going to be on much longer because I got work in the morning. Maybe just another 25 minutes. Let's go. Maybe we can finish this.
If you ain't got no evidence, then he's got no claim.
Nothing at all.
Yep.
And it's foolish to try and make a claim on stuff you've heard that other people have done it when you've not seen no footage either. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit silly to start making claims on stuff like that.
Yeah. Flataholics Anonymous says, I'm confused. How come the Globers seem to know when Rahu and Ketu are going to block the moon years ahead if they mention these objects? It's called cycle. You guys have literally been checking sidereal cycles and stuff through the years.
Yeah, they observed it. They observed it, and they passed on the knowledge. So people know. It's like it says, it's a cycle of seasons and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, Skeptic 96. No, you weren't rude, mate. Don't stress. It's all in the good thing. Dan Kieran, your answers never match reality. Is that so, Dan Kieran? You want to come and test that out? Come present your globe evidence for us instead of making excuses not to come on.
Everything, including the sky, revolves around the North Pole.
No, it doesn't revolve around the North Pole. What nonsense is this? Even Mr. Sensible last night, he was literally trying to say it revolves around the North Pole. I was trying to explain to him it doesn't. It just appears to be resolving because they need to have two axis rotations. It's as easy as that. It doesn't resolve around the North. The North Pole just literally is the center of that spinning disk. If the light is traveling over the dome, it's going to give the appearance of rotating to the one side and rotating to the other side. As simple as that.
Oh, is just an ice wall no one has ever crossed, although some flat earthers say there's land beyond it. Either way, that would mean there's one point of rotation in the sky around the North Star or Polaris. But in reality, we have two, one in the southern stars as well. I live in the southern hemisphere, and like anyone else in this hemisphere who has the right equipment, you can take a picture of the southern sky and see the rotation for yourself.
The rotation only looks to go the other way because of your position to the stars. It's still going the exact same direction.
Yeah, I made that super chat. I should have been more specific. Like, I shouldn't have just said sun rising in east and setting it west. I should have been more specific because it don't rise and set exactly in east and west. It's a bit pedantic, really. Like, but sun rises and sets and travels in the same direction anywhere on Earth.
Yeah,
it does.
Which means stars have to be following the same path. So it's just rubbish.
Yep. But it's, you see, the thing is they make, how can I put it, straw man's arguments to burn. That's all they do. They make straw man arguments. And it's usually based on because they don't understand how it works. That's the problem. Spinning disk, yes, appears to be spinning disk, Plataholics. It isn't a spinning disk. It only appears that way. It's optical in nature. That's the whole point.
I took this time lapse from my backyard, and you can see clearly where the Southern Cross is and the pointers, and you can see how they move through the night around the central celestial pole. It's not fancy equipment either. All I had was a nickel.
Around the central celestial pole. So in other words, around the North Pole. But you're looking south. Maybe he just misworded himself there. Because you're looking south, you're looking opposite from north. Simple.
On B500 and a tripod. And if there's a south celestial pole, we do not live on a flying pizza.
Again, yeah, we don't live on a flying pizza. No one's claiming to live on a flying pizza. That's you guys claiming that people claim that. We do not live on a flying space pizza. It's a stationary. You know what stationary means? It means we're not moving. Horizontal plane. You know, in the waters. So we're literally encased in waters with waters above and waters below. That's what flat Earth is, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Second point of rotation is just impossible on a flat Earth.
What? He just says it's just impossible on a flat Earth. Why is it impossible on a flat Earth? Making a claim that because we got 2 points of rotation, according to you, that just shows you don't understand perspective. Doesn't mean it doesn't work on a flat Earth. It just means you're stupid. That's it. I mean, we've shown how much demonstrations where you can have this effect. You can literally draw straight lines on a paper and take a curved dome and swish it around, and it gives the same effect.
I don't know what the flat earthers would say to this. Maybe they'd say it was CGI. CGI. Once again, reality says there's 2 points of rotation, and that works on a sphere.
No, there's 1 point of rotation. It's east to west always. Don't these guys get it?
No, they don't get it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Derek Nelson just said, you're delusional people.
Yeah.
I think that TMM is just messing about, like. But if he's been serious, he's just said he's saying, why don't stars go in opposite direction? They can't possibly do, otherwise your sun would be going in opposite direction. In south, sun would be rising in west and setting in east, or in them kind of directions. If that's what you claim, that stars are going in a different direction, it's just got to be an optical phenomena. That's all it can be.
Exactly.
Flat Earth say there's only one, and yet there's two.
Okay, let me see if I can find something quickly.
TMM, how can it be personal attacks when we don't know your person? So there's no personal attacks at all.
Who's
It's
moaning
been
about
so
that?
much. Yeah, go on.
What are you on about, PJ?
Oh, no, TMM says, oh, here comes the personal attacks. I'm
I
saying
don't
there's
know
no
what
personal attacks.
There is
How
no
can there be
personal
a
attack.
person-
I've just said, I
That's
think
what
you're
I'm
messing about. If you're being serious, then you're stupid, because you think your stars can't be going opposite way to the sun. It can't happen. So they can't be going in opposite direction. It can only be an optical phenomena.
Right. There's no personal at all. That we don't know your person. How can it be personal? It can't be personal if we don't know your person. We don't know who you are. So there's no personal attacks. It's just going on what you're writing, what you're typing. That's it.
If I wanted to personally attack you, mate, I would.
Flat Earth is just a fun thing to talk about on the internet. It's to us it's serious. It's not fun. It's not about having fun. You can't have fun, not a problem, but it's a serious thing to us.
It's a laugh for people who don't know how serious it is to not know that this is a place created by God. So it's all fun, like, but in all seriousness, like, everybody's going to meet the creator. So
that's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, Flat Earth Perth. That's a new channel. Every now and then I find new Flat Earth channels. Subscribe. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for the demonstrations of, because at a stage there used to be so much demonstrations on here showing physical demonstrations of star trails on the Flat Earth, with the moving the lights over the domes. So I think I'm going to have to do it, but now I can't find any, because YouTube loves to push those things in the depths of the underground, where you have to travel for half an hour to find those things. I can't seem to find it. There's just so much. But yeah, I'll find it. I'll actually do a demonstration as well for you guys, because this is so simple. Okay, let's get back to the video. Okay.
If one worldview explains everything and the other worldview explains nothing, which one are you going to go with? And the number one.
We just explained to you, so you just showed you don't actually know anything. So if both worldviews explain it, which one are you going to go with? The one that's demonstratable on a small scale, or the other one that's just based on belief and showing people don't understand perspective and perception? Yeah.
And Flat Earth Killer is we have measured and observed the curvature.
Wow, guys. This should be good. Observe the curve. This is going to get good. Okay, eventually something of substance, guys, that measured the curve. Cool. And observed it. Okay, let's see this.
Of the Earth. For this one, I'm calling in the big guns.
Okay.
Where's Wally to explain it all to you?
Oh, it's already failed. As soon as you call him Where's Wally, he's failed.
No worries, Hugh. Bit of an inconvenience. Always happy to give it to the fatties. Keeping it tight.
Well, just so many curve examples, really. How about these?
Wait, concentrate.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Where's Wally on? You've already got there's no argument. IDP, good to see you, mate. This is debunked by what is called forced perspective. Literally. I can go to my kitchen now and I can do a demonstration showing forced perspective on a wooden straight beam that gives the same effect.
All these ballers keep telling us our massive earth is, our really big earth is. So with Lake Pontchartrain picture, earth must be really, 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 really tiny then.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, then again, I can't decide what.
Yeah. If you see that, if you can see that where the electric pylons are, if that was curved going that way, and you can see it, why can't you see the curve going from left to right or right to left, the other axis?
It's called toilet roll earth, man. Didn't you know this?
It's called ridiculous. It's called child level tactics. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
If you think that picture's earth curvature, you want to stop coming on YouTube.
But you know why these people don't get it. You see here, look here. Look how it appears to go up to the convergence. It's going up, guys, not down.
Yeah. Shouldn't you always, if you're on a round earth, on a spherical earth, where you're standing, shouldn't you always be on the apex? Shouldn't you shouldn't be going up, should you?
Every tangent should be down from your feet.
Exactly.
But like on a ball, the horizon's not supposed to be rising. It's supposed to be dropping. Why is it rising? These guys are morons. Oh, man. Okay. But let's carry on. This is Where's Wally. He's probably got some more images.
Bang. Earth shadow in the lunar eclipse.
What? Okay, what's saying?
How about these? Wait, Pontchartrain. Earth shadow in the lunar.
Earth shadow in a lunar eclipse is somehow for curve. Huh. Okay. If you say so. How do you even know the moon is physical? How do you know that's even a shadow to begin with?
Eclipse and Himawari 8 with bonus.
Himawari 8. It takes 10 minutes for a Himawari 8 image to suffice. Long enough for your system that's linked to weather broadcast systems to quickly put in clouds if it's a cloudy day, or quickly put in no clouds if it's not a cloudy day. You understand that? Literally 10 minutes to render an image. It's all just computer generated, guys.
Moon caught in the overscan. Excellent.
Caught in the overscan, the moon. So you think Himawari 8 can't add that in 10 minutes? Great. Okay. Good for you.
Starman, that went for 5.
You literally have video footage of this Starman and his Tesla Roadster being on a rig behind a green screen, in front of a green screen, a blue screen. Literally video footage.
He doesn't actually believe that Tesla, does he?
I was just going to say that. Do these guys really think that car's flying around Earth? Like,
they do, yeah.
I know. That's
wow.
Ridiculous. Come on. Surely they can't be that silly. That is just not right in the head. I'm sorry. You can't believe that.
Sorry, I was just going to say that little 1% of respect I had for ball believers has gone. If they think that's real, wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
Yeah. One thing I've also wanted to ask, where's the camera situated on the car?
Yeah. It must have a rod extended from the chassis. He's got
a selfie stick. 936, $5 US. So does Globers have any glow proof? No, they don't have any glow proof, Skeptic. We've been asking him the whole stream, and they're all making excuses not to come in and present it. Thank you very much for your super chat. You rock, mate. No, they do not have.
And from the moon, looking back at the Earth, we see an eclipse. And then
And then he goes and debunks everything by showing the black swan. Oh, yeah, at this height, your horizon that's beyond these platforms is supposed to be here by my cursor about. Even that's too far. Do you get that? You do know, you see this thing here? You see that? That's mirroring. That's literally mirroring. That means the water is still going on further than that. Just because you see this apparent horizon here doesn't mean the water doesn't go on further. We show stuff like this where it blocks the platform and has the horizon behind it at the same time. How is your Earth curve doing that?
What's observer height on that picture?
This was BML 69 as far as
Is it still 1 foot?
yeah.
If it's still 1 foot, you shouldn't be able to see bottom at first oil rig, so it's still a black swan.
That's what I'm saying. These guys don't actually think before they post the stuff. But this is the problem with these guys. They don't understand the black swan argument. And because they don't understand it, they literally shoot themselves in the foot by bringing this up. It's sad.
Every time.
Black Swan. And these two epic ships. Look at that. So, anyway.
He's even got QE up. And these two epic ships, yeah, the one's closer than the other. You know, limited angle, like we said. And remember how we showed refraction, how it literally sinks the stuff down behind a so-called curve? Yeah.
Well, they don't realize that when they show them pictures like that, the Earth curve drop would have to be tremendous to get them kind of pictures.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Try a little motors.
Yeah, they don't actually understand. Ooh, he's going to bring the motors turned up. This should be interesting.
Columns at this. P, the Earth is flat. Q, then the horizon must also be flat and straight.
The horizon must also be flat. And look what he's using. A lens distorts an image. So when you compress the image, you get this. You can literally have a straight edge showing a curve. It's a lens. These guys are.
Oh, that was image from Rory though. Not Q. Certainly not Q for that one. Careful, not P.
Wow. Don't
I mean,
demonstrating star trails which show an oval path. Oh, he just retracted it. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
That was too easy. Barely any.
No, it was you showing you don't understand the argument and showing you don't understand optics as usual. Because globies do not understand optics. That's 100% certain. Any flat earthers either don't understand it or they just ignore it to be willfully ignorant to keep their belief.
Convenient.
Thanks, Wal. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. If you're not subscribed to Where's Wally already, what the hell's wrong with you? Get up.
And I'm not subscribed to him. There's a reason. It's because he brings idiotic stuff like that out. If you belong to the wolf pack, you know you belong to the dumbest pack of them all.
Yeah, amen to that.
Go over there and make sure you click that subscribe button to him. He puts out some pretty awesome content. I saw many ways to observe Earth curvature in there. While it was really good.
Is it because they're stood upside down that the dumbest ball has come from Australia?
It must be. It must be because
it must be all the blood rushing to the head.
Yeah, the brain rattles in the skull because they're upside down, isn't it? So it just knocks them about a bit.
I mean, that's what I don't get. And then you get someone like Iron Horse. He's also Australian, and he literally dismantles these guys in a hot tub while he sits in a hot tub relaxing. He gets rid of these guys' arguments. Well, they're all sitting there with scripts and stuff, with scripts in front of their computers and stuff. He just sits there in the hot tub relaxing.
Yeah, he's the Iron Horse is it.
Oh man.
Of the Earth's curvature is to go to mctoon.net/art.
Oh, wow.
Guys, MC Toon is a moron. Going to the site just shows you are following a moron.
Yeah.
It's as simple
And
as that.
he's an idiotic, slanderous man that's disgusting for saying what he did.
And dishonest. Did you guys see what he did with Terry Riker recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did,
He
yeah.
literally cut out the piece where he says, because he says it's not a projection, but he's saying it's not a projection map of the globe. McToon literally cut out that part where he said of the globe and said he's literally saying it's not a projection map.
McToon's a liar.
He's a liar, a deceiver, and a
In fact, that most of them are liars, to be honest. Like,
and Terry did an awesome job rebutting that by showing the original fully. I wonder what McToon has in store to reply to that. Oh, I know, he's gonna just run away because he won't let his gullible followers see that he was lying, would he?
Exactly.
There, MC Toon, another great content provider, lists a whole lot of ways Earth's radius has been measured.
It hasn't been measured. It's called calculations. They do not understand the difference between calculations and measurements. There's a big difference, guys.
MC Toon.
Very, very big difference. Sorry?
MC Toon.knob.
I think that's a challenge we should give to these globers. Supply us with the difference between measurement and calculation. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Because they don't know the difference. Skeptic 936, $10 super chat. Thank you very, very much, man. Channel support on behalf of S Mud. Thank you very much. S Mud. Isn't S Mud a baller?
I think so, yeah.
Thank you very much, Skeptic. You rock. I appreciate the super chat. Hey, Ruif is in the house. Ruif, you're a bit late because I wanted to close now at 1:30. So we're just finishing off the video quickly if we can.
Yeah, and I don't want to be anywhere near that piece of shit.
Ruif, if you were here earlier, we would have.
The guy's a piece of shit. I don't want to be in the same stream as him.
Which makes sense. He's quite dishonest. He's a very dishonest guy. So yeah.
Well, he is.
He's a dishonest piece of shit.
Gets people sacked from the job for no reason.
But yeah, Ruif is here, and you came a bit late, mate. Usually I end the stream a half an hour ago. Yeah. But let's just quickly finish this video. It's got like 2 minutes left.
Which necessarily means that the curvature has also been measured. URL will be in the description.
You jars. Just a second.
Oh yeah, this guy is just making spoofs. So yeah. I don't know if he took this guy seriously, but he does know he was just, that's what he does. It's how he does his YouTube. He's not an actual flat earther, dude. You know, making fun of flat earth.
This one's for you. You jars. I love this video, you jars. People saying it.
Hey Reno, thank you for coming. Good to see you. And Slip Radar, hey.
Thanks, Toon. Glad to oblige.
Alert.
What did he just present? He just showed that guy there, and I just said, yeah. Yeah, Roof is here, Skeptic. He was here somewhere. Brian Beatty, he says, Keith, my last name is pronounced Bolt-E. What?
Beatty.
It's Beatty.
Yeah.
No, he says Beatty. It's pronounced Beatty. Beatty or Beatty. Sorry, I'm always saying BT. Okay, Beatty. I hope I'm pronouncing it right now. I'm so sorry. I'm a South African.
Beatty.
Beatty.
I know somebody with Hold on a minute. I know somebody with the same last name and they pronounce it Beatty. So what's going off?
Yeah, BTS.
Do you not know how to pronounce your last name, Brian? I'm only joking.
Brian's awesome.
I'm only joking.
Are we going to go on with the stream quickly? The video. I am tired. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go anyway.
This that the Earth is flat. To come up with a reason why lunar eclipses do work on a flat Earth.
We just explained, yeah. So you were caught out, yeah.
How on Earth we can have a southern celestial pole as well as a northern one on
We already explained that to you as well, showing you don't understand, yeah.
a flat Earth. And finally, how can we measure curvature wherever we look?
You don't measure curvature, you calculate it based on your misunderstanding that it's only optical. Explain that as well.
Well, he gave you many ways of doing it, and I also gave you a website that you could look at as well. Come on, guys, I'd love to see your response.
You just got my response, so we'll see what you respond to that. How's that?
Now, if you're someone on the fringe of flat Earth and you've been convinced by anything in here, let me know in the comments below. I particularly like Rory's picture of the curve.
Yeah, he's just literally proving that he doesn't understand how lenses work. Great on you, dude. So in other words, you're just showing you are definitely not in the same league to debate anything flat Earth. Because if you believe this to be physical curve, you are what we would call kindergarten when it comes to debating flat Earth.
It's been compressed in between two levels, and you can see clearly that the sea is curved. So there you have it. The top 3 flat Earth killers. They're killed dead. There are many more, of course, but that's the top 3.
Okay, that's what he was saying, the top 3.
That's all it's. Go on, I'll let you go.
That's the best top 3 debunking the flat Earth I've ever seen in my life. I've totally changed my mind from being a flat earther back to a glober just because of that evidence. That was brilliant.
And I was just going to say, all it's done is kill brain cells for me.
He says, Reno says proof of globe can be found in the channel Cool Hard Logic. Definitely not, mate. I have been on that channel. Definitely not. But thank you very much. I think next time we'll check it out. How's that? Yeah, so guys, I need to sleep. I need to wake up in 4 hours for work.
Cool.
So yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the super chats. And then thank you, Brian, for becoming a Patreon member. Thank you to all my other Patreon members and channel members here. Thank you just for coming, guys. If you haven't already, just hit the like button and share. It really, really helps the channel. And then an awesome shout out to PJ and Michael for being in the stream.
No problem.
No problem. No problem.
Whenever you want me, I'll be there for you, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just have to say, yes, YouTube, rectilinear lenses also have distortion. Every single lens there is in existence has distortion. It's so true. But yet people don't understand that. Okay, so yeah, guys, thanks all for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I still got to think of a topic, by the way. If you guys maybe want to do the Enoch stream tomorrow, you know what, I'll set up a poll tomorrow morning with different things, and then we can all vote. I think that will work the best. Before I close off, let's just see. 140 votes, guys. The Globe just cannot provide any evidence for its claims. Hal No sits at 56%. Yes, we can. I will present it now, 44%. So 44% of people were just shown to be outright liars because they didn't present anything.
Exactly. If they bought that if they bought that one, they should have been coming on to present it, you know.
Reno, just because he gets 1 million hits a day doesn't mean he's got factual things. It just means he's got gullible audience. That's it. Okay.
Reno's a troll anyway. I don't even know what he's doing in here.
All you know, he might be what's the name? Troll. Soccer account.
Oh, Reno, he's got another one called Talk and another one, and they've all got the same stupid little purple picture. Just a troll.
Yep. Okay, guys. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Have an awesome evening. Many blessings to you, and may the pressure be with